Good morning, everyone. It's actually 9:30, and it's been a few weeks since I actually filmed anything for a vlog, so I have a lot to catch you up on. I'm gonna try and do it without crying, and I definitely won't be crying on camera because I don't like it when people do that, only because it's hard for me and I end up crying. So if you saw the last video, the last vlog, you'll know that you'll know that Pixie passed away. Okay, so I won't talk too much more about that because here I am crying. So I'm going to stop right now. And I'm just going to tell you what I've got planned for today. I will say at some point I'm going to do a little video for her. But that's going to be a while. It's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. You want to go potty? Okay. I did want to let you guys know that the Target Shop With Me video and the Target, the vlog where I go to Target, those were filmed on the same day, and those were filmed on October 10th. And I was supposed to leave October 12th to go out to see family. I did do that, but I didn't get those two videos up until, it's actually this week while I'm filming. I want to be upfront about that because when I do my shopping videos, I try to put those up the day I've shopped, or I do it the following day, to give me time to edit and do all that. But I just want to let you know, and it was October 10th when she passed, and a lot happened on that day, didn't it? I didn't know till I came home. It was after 5 p.m. The vet stayed open late for us, and I saw the news about Charlie Kirk. But truth be told, I've been kind of caught up in my own grief over Pixie. But that week that I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but here I am. The week that I was gone, my husband did still stay home because we just felt it was just easier that way if I just went on my own, because that's how we had it planned. But that week I was very busy doing a lot of stuff at the house, trying to get things done for the family member. And I say the family member because everyone's life is complicated, right? And sorry, I'm not on camera because I look a mess. But I should explain to you. I have an adopted father, and then I have my biological father. And it was my adopted father that I went to see. And for most of my life, he was the only father that I knew until, more recently. Since 2007. So I try to say family member because I'm trying to be sensitive, because I have found that I have family that watches, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I know it sounds ridiculous. And I have a really great relationship with both of them, and also with my biological father's wife, Debbie. And I love them all, and I'm just trying to be sensitive to that. So that's why I've been kind of weird just saying I have a family member. So anyways, I was there in North Platte, Nebraska, and I had a lot of work to do. He's a bachelor now. My stepmother passed away a few years ago, and I don't force the subject on him moving closer to me, only because that is his hometown where he grew up. And he has a lot of family there, a lot of friends, and so he's just more comfortable there. So I go and visit when I can, which is typically about once a year lately. And I was just very busy. I've rambled on a lot. So let me tell you what I've got going on. Okay, I've just decided to get on camera. This is what I look like. It's not pretty at all. I just washed my face and brushed my teeth. I guess I could remove that. But as you can see, I don't look much better without it. So I'm trying to be as real and honest on this channel as much as possible. It's really hard because I have a lot of flaws. So today but tomorrow I'm getting a colonoscopy. I mean, what better way to help with grief than to get a colonoscopy? Am I right? Just kidding. You can tell I'm just nervous for whatever reason. I don't know. So tomorrow that's happening. So today I have to do the prep, and I'm a little nervous only because, well, this is my second colonoscopy, and I had one 3 years ago. They found 3 polyps. Wow, I look really bad, but we're going to go with it. So I guess the doctor, she says she's following protocol. So that's why I had to go back in 3 years. And actually, I'm going to put the head back on because for whatever reason, I feel like that looks better. I know I'm wrong. It's okay. So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, okay. So the last time I did the prep, I took the liquid, and I thought that was rough. Well, my husband had his colonoscopy last year, and he got to take the pills, and I was jealous. Well, I got the pills, and they're huge. I think I have to take 24 of them. Actually, let me just show you. And Gidget is acting silly. Let me show you. I'm going to show you her first because she's adorable. So, yes, there's a fly in the house. And, yes, I have not painted yet. I'm telling you guys, I just don't have the energy or the... Gidget. No. I just don't have the... swaying now. I don't know. I haven't been able to find the motivation to do it. You think you're going to do it and you don't. I don't know how these... I'm going to call them real vloggers. Gidget, stop that. The fly's not up there. He's not up there. So that is a child that lives behind us, and he's having a blast in the backyard today. I guess there's no school. Let me shut my slider. As I was saying, let me move this. There are real vloggers out there. I am not one of them. They are the ones who, because I didn't realize how close I was, they are the ones who actually do things like projects on their house and have the energy for them. And they actually, some of them have a husband that can help a lot with that stuff, but mine cannot. He has a back problem and he works full time. So it's left up to me, and my energy has diminished over the last few years. I just don't have it in me anymore. But I will get to it eventually. It might be January. I know. That's what I said last year. So anyways, here's Gidget. She's adorable. Now let me go into the kitchen and show you what I've got going on there. Oh, yeah. This is something I did. I bought this... I spent way too much, but it was something I've been eyeing, and we'll get to that later. Well, here it is. I'm going to be taking these today, and actually I have to start pretty soon because my appointment's in the morning. So I have to drink a lot of water and take all these tablets, and I'll be in the bathroom a lot today, so I don't know how much I'll get filmed. Sorry, but this is real life. I won't be showing that, by the way. But today my plan is to just kind of, I have a lot of chores to do. I need to do laundry and stuff. So I'm going to do all that and dishes, you know, just regular stuff. I'll show you as much as I can. I have a small house, so it makes filming these kinds of things awkward. And also, I'm kind of I'm embarrassed by my body because it is bigger and I don't look all that great. Yes, you know what? Let's go ahead and open that up. I'm pretty excited about it. Now, it's totally fine. You can judge me. I did spend this when I probably shouldn't have. I'm going to blame it on my grief because it was just sad and I wanted to do something that would make me happy. So I bought this. I had been eyeing this for a while. It's the, well, I'll show you in a moment. It's something I wanted, and I've been shopping around for a while for one, and what sold me on this particular one was, well, the color. Well, you know, let's just open this up. I'm rambling too much. Can we take your box? Can we take your box away? Is that okay? Okay. No. Okay. How about I open it and you can go inside? Will that work? I think that's a yes. You've probably guessed from the box already. If you hadn't seen it, you might have seen it earlier. I'm not sure. I don't even know what I'm saying. I bought this from the Our Place brand, and I've been eyeing their toaster oven for quite some time, but I didn't like the colors. I had said to myself, if they come out with a pastel pink or like a butter yellow, I'm gonna grab it right away. So I go out of town, I come back, and I see that they put out a butter yellow toaster oven. And I was like, oh my goodness, I grabbed it. So I know yellow is not a favorite of everybody's. Because, you know, my own stepmother, she hated yellow, but I love yellow. And if you remember the color of my room, it's yellow. It's something about the color just makes me smile. It makes me feel happy, and it just brings joy to me. The color yellow. I can't explain it. So let me open this up. I'm actually very excited. Here's a sneak peek at it. Hey, Gidget, you ready for your box? So I just love this color. And I figured the yellow would probably go well with my green cabinets. And I don't have a lot of kitchen space, especially counter space. So I might put this on top of the microwave. I know, that might be controversial, but we're going to see how it goes. Are you enjoying your box? Gidget, you like your box? You like that box? It's all yours. Oh, yeah, I bought this. I know, it's expensive. I probably shouldn't have. But the Bermudas weren't any cheaper. You know, they're all a little pricey. But I use my air fryer a lot in the summer. Whoops. And I keep it on top of my fridge. Well, I had an accident the other day while trying to remove it. Not the other day. It's been actually a while, actually. I almost dropped it. I caught it in time, but it was kind of dicey for a second. And I realized then, you know, that's just a bit too much, having to take it from the top of the fridge down every time. So, yeah, that's when I realized maybe it is a good idea to go ahead and get the oven, the little a toaster oven that I've been wanting one for years, and just always talked myself out of it because I have the toaster oven. I have the air fryer. Hoping to get it up here. We'll see. I might have to raise my little cross, and I definitely have to move these. If not, it'll go over there by the stove. But we're gonna see. I measured, it'll fit, but just because something fits doesn't mean it should go there, if that makes sense. Also had a little key caddy up here on the side. I have removed that. Don't know where that's gonna go yet. Okay, so here it is. And no, I don't think it looks the best. But what I like about it is when I lower the lid, it'll lie flat, where if I have it on the counter, it'll probably be raised, unless I put something under it. So I've already got the little trays in there just to store it. I think I'm gonna just leave it here for now. It's not like I can use it today anyways, and I'm just going to leave it there and kind of let it sit until I really decide where I want to put it. I might move it over to the stove area, like on that side of the counter, just to see how I like it. But for right now, I'm going to set it here because I do have to finish my morning chores. I haven't done the cat box yet. So let me go ahead and get caught up, and I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Decided to test it out. There's nothing in there. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to test it out with all the little things in there. Just, I guess, in a way to sterilize it also. But actually, I should still wash it. But yeah, so it's so cute. It even has a light bulb. It's kind of hard to see, but it's up there in the far right-hand corner. It's got a little fan blowing. It's definitely quieter than my air fryer, like a lot more quieter. And what I also like is it does multiple functions because it has the element at the bottom and top. So I have it on bake now. So I don't know what element is going. Well, let's see if it stops if I open it. Okay, so it does keep going. Nice and toasty in there. Okay, I think it's a top element that might be going. It's hard to tell, I don't see. But yeah, really like it. It's so cute. Let me show you my air fryer now. There is my air fryer, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty big. We had a recall on it, and then Kosari sent us a replacement, and it was bigger than we had, which was great. Hopefully you don't see the dust up there, but I bet you did. But as you can see, it's pretty big, but you can't do multiple layers. Am I making sense? Like, at least with that one, I'll be able to do multiple layers, like a top and bottom layer. And it's become more and more difficult for me to grab it and bring it down. The bread machine is not as difficult. It's so much lighter and smaller. So we're gonna hang on to this for a while. Oh, it does still work. It's just, like I said, dragging it up and down is heavy. And I do use it a lot in the summer because I don't like turning on the oven, because the oven will heat up the whole house. It's amazing how hot it can get in here with the oven on. But this, I think, is gonna work out perfectly. Alexa, turn on kitchen. Well, everyone, it's been a few hours. I did get the the clean sheets on the bed, and I've made it. And that is a pillow in the shape of my Pixie. Bought this a few years ago for my husband for a birthday present. This is going to sound weird, but Pixie was a silly girl. She loved getting her belly rubbed. And what she would do in the middle of the night is she would go to my husband, and she would just lie on top of his hand. And then he would then, like, rub and love on her little belly while they slept. And so he was obsessed with Pixie's belly because she had the softest little fur there. And so that's why I chose this photo for her pillow. And this was, I think I bought this maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Can't remember exactly. but we always just keep it on the bed, and that's where that's at. And I thought I'd show you. We did set up a little memorial here while I was out of town. Her ashes were ready to be picked up, so my husband did that. And we were going to do flowers, but we saw this at Costco, so we chose this. And it's actually a good thing, because flowers Gidget will eat, and she's actually been getting up here. It's sweet, but also sad. We think she misses her. So we got the paw print. This was part of it. And we place that there. And then her ashes are in here. This is her collar. She was not microchipped. So for her microchip feeder, I had to put a collar on her. And this is just a little tuft of her soft fur that I had saved. And this is her favorite little mouse. She used to pick it up by its tail and just swing it. If I can find the video, I should have some footage of it. I just have to dig it out. It's just hard to look at those videos now. But if I can find it, and if I can, look at them, I'll try to put that in here so you can see her playing with it. She was just the sweetest little thing. She was gentle, but she was fierce also. She was our little survivor. She survived death at least once. Before she came to us, she had a rough situation where she had almost died. And we adopted her. So this is her little memorial. I don't have a photo, but we do have her pillow over here on the bed. So since we're talking about Pixie, I did leave her little cave there. She loved it so much. I have put out a Halloween pillow. I haven't decorated yet for Halloween, but I came across that one and another ghost pillow, and I left them out. But this cat here, I found this on clearance at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, one of those places, and it has a little heartbeat in it. You can turn it on and it'll thump a little heartbeat. I found this on clearance. I think I paid around $10 for it. And Pixie, I've had it about 3, maybe 4 weeks. We knew she was losing weight, and we knew that, the end was coming. And so I wanted to comfort her so I saw this on clearance and I bought it, and I thought it might comfort her. And we kept it on her little spot in the living room, next to her. And I don't know if it comforted her, but it made me feel better. Small change over here. I've kept her food bowl here, but I did move the water fountain because the girls, I say the girls, because Gidget isn't drinking from it anymore. Here's a mess. I should look in the mirror before I start filming, but that's just me. But Gidget stopped drinking from it. She used to follow what her sister did. She's still drinking from the mug I have in the living room, and she drinks from Yuki's bowl. I'd rather her drink from the water fountain, but she's not drinking from it. And then I even placed the water fountain next to Yuki's feeding area, thinking that would kind of, maybe they both can drink from it. I don't really care at this point. I just want it to be used. But nobody's drinking from it. And I know that because the feeder or the water fountain, it has a sensor, and you can check it in the app to see who's been drinking, and no one's had anything to drink from it in weeks now. And since Pixie passed. So hey everyone, it's actually a week later. So what happened was I did go in for the colonoscopy. That came out good. No polyps, so I don't have to go back for 5 years. Yay! Sorry, you probably don't care about that, but I thought I'd share. I worked over the weekend, and then Sunday evening I started feeling sick. So I've been sick all week. Something I didn't tell you was while I was out of town in North Platte, Nebraska, I got sick. I was sick. I started getting sick around Sunday evening, and I was sick the whole week. Came home, felt fine. And my first full week here, I felt fine. And then that Friday that I was back, I had the colonoscopy. So I'm like, I've had kind of a weird week. Oh, Yuki wants out. Look at that little munchkin over there. She's so cute. So, yeah, feeling a lot better now. So today I'm going to Dollar Tree because I have nothing for my channel. I've been a lazy bum, but that's what we're going to do. And actually, I had plans to decorate the house for Halloween, but now I don't know what it is. You guys, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know. I might do the cauldron. We'll see. For sure the skeleton's going in the car, because at the very least I can do that and place my other skeleton at the table. And let's go to Dollar Tree, see what they've got. I feel like I need to get out of the house. I haven't done that in a while. For dinner tonight, I'm making sausage and like some roasted veggies. And I think I'm going to put those in my little air fryer. I have had a chance to use that a bit, and I am really liking it. This is going to sound weird. I don't like the way it looks on the microwave, but I like the height. It's easy to get things in and out, and I can see in it really easily. But I don't want to put it on the counter because I did put it over there by the stove, and I realized it just takes up way too much space. So it is going to stay there for a while until I can figure something else out, which I think I might have, but I'm not up for a trip to IKEA yet. I found a little cart that might help me. But I've got Yuki outside playing now. I think she's visiting with the neighbor's dog. It's kind of cute. But let's go ahead and get this day started, as I started to edit the video that I filmed last week today, and I realized I talked an awful lot, so I'm going to hopefully stop here. All right, we're here at Dollar Tree. Let's hop in. All right, well, not much new over here so far. Yep, got a cart. What's this? They've got their Christmas out. I know it's early, but since we're here, might as well take a quick peek. These are $7. Those are also $7. Okay, back at the Halloween. Oh, this is pretty. It's nice to see these collapsible baskets in different colors now. Oh, that's where it belongs. All right, we got that back. This is pretty big. It's a 60-inch paper jointed cutout, and this one has the flowers on it. Then you've got this one that glows in the dark. All right, back in the Christmas, and I found these finger felt puppet kits. You can make 5, and they've also got this version here. Unfortunately, I haven't spotted anything really exciting or new to film. This is new to me. well, in the peach scent. I've seen the blue one. But I thought I could get a shop with me video in today, but I don't think I can. I'm not seeing anything too exciting. Oh, I do not recommend these. They're just made with like a regular rubber band. Mine broke very easily. Definitely didn't last in the summer heat here in Texas. And we had a mild summer too. I'm done at Dollar Tree, and I've decided I want to come to Baskin Robbins. So I'm here. I want to try the Galactic Brownie. So let's go in. Hi. Oh, that's cute. Hey guys, I'm back from running around. All I did was go to Dollar Tree and then Baskin Robbins. And yes, the ice cream, that was my lunch. So I thought I'd show you what I picked up at Dollar Tree. I do have my skeletons up. I've got these, the one here in the kitchen and then one in the car. And I might get to the Halloween decorating tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I'm feeling a bit tired already today. But here's what I picked up. I will show this in my shop with me, which would have already aired. So if you want to skip forward, please feel free to do so. I picked up this grill mat. This was actually something I had been thinking about getting, not at Dollar Tree, but I had seen it elsewhere. So I grabbed this. This was $1.25. I did pick up a vapor stick. I am still having a problem with a bit of a cough, especially at night. For whatever reason, I can't seem to sleep through the whole night without coughing. So I thought this might help. I know. I'm trying everything. The cough syrup isn't working at night. I did grab these. And I picked up 2 cards. This one here. This was 50 cents. Isn't that pretty? And then this one here. And that was it. That's everything I picked up at Dollar Tree. And she's ready to come in. I did close the blinds a bit. It's a little bright out right now. But I do need to clean this window. It's got her little nose prints on there. I'm trying to decide if I feel up to mowing. I don't think I'll get the backyard. I might just do the front yard. And or you know what? I think I know what I'll do. I think I'm going to prep the veggies for tonight's dinner. So all I have to do is prep them, throw them on the tray and pop them in the oven. And then I'll decide if I'm going to mow. Yeah, I thought I had more energy than I actually do, because I got into the store and I was just like, I have no energy at all. And it didn't help that the store wasn't very exciting today. I know that sounds silly, but you know when you see a bunch of new stuff, you get more, you tend to get more energized, more energy. There was just nothing really exciting in the stores today, so I was just kind of putzing around the store, and I was like, you know what, I just want to go home and rest. By the way, I forgot to show you, I also ordered these. They're little grippy thingies, like silicone pot holders. Grippy thingies, that's so funny. Pot holders from our place. And they were, I guess it's a collab with Crocs. I couldn't resist them, you guys. These came Friday, the Friday after receiving this, like a couple days later. So they were just too cute. I could not buy them. Does that make sense? All right, let me get these veggies cut up and get those prepped for dinner. I've got everything cut up. I've got the sausage here. I had to split the vegetables into 2 dishes. I think it's going to be too much, so we can have this for a meal probably tomorrow. And here's the veggies for tonight's dinner. So I think I should be able to cook this in the new toaster oven together, and if not, I'll do one and then the other. We'll see. I'll be able to figure it out. So I've got the lids for these. Just store these. That lid is cracked, as you can see. And then here's our sausage. Okay, these items, these are kind of special to me. Sorry, it makes me think of Pixie. So let me grab the bottle so I can show you guys. So there is this content creator in Korea. Her name is Claire, and she's done a ton of videos with her cat. She has like 10 cats, and her Claire Love Cat is, I believe, her channel's name. She has worked with this doctor from Japan, Dr. Toru. I honestly can't put into words how, I just can't do her justice. She's pretty amazing. Like her cat TT, and I believe it's spelled with 2 T's, like TT. She developed kidney disease like my Pixie did. Well, she researched and did all this stuff, and she, my paper towels are going nuts. Anyway, she met with this doctor in Japan, and she started giving her cat a bunch of supplements. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. A bunch of supplements. Let me see if I can get better lighting in here. A little better. It's just a different angle. So she started giving her cat all these different supplements. And she kept track of the records after, she'd take her cat in to get blood work, and her levels were improving over and over and over. So then she took those results to this doctor again in Japan. She went to see him, and she showed him and his team the results. Well, I don't know what happened, but somehow she got with them, and they created this product. Now, this didn't work for my sweet girl. I think I got a hold of the product too late. Although, the kidney disease is fatal. It's going to happen. But I think I could have prolonged her life if she would have been able to tolerate this more. So I think they said on their website, 3% of cats will vomit it up. But then what you do is you split the capsule in half. It's a powder. And then you put it in their food. And you just give them less. We tried that with Pixie. It didn't work. She kept vomiting. And I would even, I persisted. I would wait another day or two, and then I would cut it even more. I'd give her even less. Just because I was, hoping to prolong her life a little bit longer. Not really, I don't want her suffering and prolonging, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But I'm just kind of rambling. But this lady, if you guys can check her out, it's Gray Coat Research. And so her and the doctor have created a company. I think it's just amazing. I don't even know what the word is. I wish I was more like Claire. So, I still have, as you can tell, I have a ton of them in here because my little Pixie, she couldn't even tolerate it. Oops, I just dropped one. Let me grab that. By the time I got this to her, she was already vomiting a lot. And long story longer, I don't know why I teared up when I got it. It just makes me think of Pixie, but I'm very impressed with Claire. So anyways, they have this protocol. They even have probiotics, and they have one for a late stage kidney disease now. They've really progressed since I first discovered this. But that lady, she's so sweet. So I ordered something. So she has this product. I know I talk so much. I'm so sorry, but not sorry enough to stop talking, right? Okay, so she's created a few products, and the money that, like the proceeds go to the research for cat kidney disease. And of course, that's obviously something I'm, it's dear to my heart because of my Pixie. So this is one of her cats, and his name is Dee Dee, and she's given us a postcard. But another product she created, I swear to you, this isn't sponsored. I just really admire her. She's I guess what they say, a go-getter. The oldies would say go-getter. She even created a lotion that her cat TT could lick, because her cat, she talks about it in a video, her cat licks her, and she wanted to make sure it wasn't damaging her cat's kidneys. So she created a lotion that's safe for her cat to lick. And I ordered, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I ordered this item here. This is what I ordered. But she gave me a free thing of lotion. And I've tried her lotion because I got a free tube of it when I ordered this, and it's actually pretty nice. It is a little expensive, but hey, I got another free one. So here's what I'm excited to show you. This is the item, oh, here we go, that I bought. And all the proceeds for this will go to her research on cat kidney disease, her and Dr. Toru's research. So she put it in a little tin, in that cute Team Dee Dee. Look at this, you guys. They're little keycaps that you can change on your keyboard. And they're her cats. So we've got Dee Dee. I don't know, this is either Coco or the professor. Oh gosh, she's got 10 cats. It's hard to remember. But this one here, this is Lulu. And I really like this one a lot because it looks like my cat Pixie. At least it does to me. But aren't these just the sweetest? So you just put them on your keyboard. I'll try to do that a little later. Did I need them? No, but it was right. I ordered these about a month ago, right when we realized Pixie wasn't doing well. And I went back to her website just for, to do some more research on what she was doing and to see if there was anything I thought, I was just desperate. And I saw these, and look, she has a Team Lulu one too. So here, so I got 2 lotions. Because she's so sweet. She gives you the extra lotion, which she doesn't have to do. And then I got a Lulu postcard. This is Lulu. Her cats are just so cute. And Team Lulu. So let's see what we got with Team Lulu. I'll put a link to her gray coat research for you guys to look. Oh, I got the paw print. That is so cute. Look. These are just darling. The orange one I know for sure is Momo. And I think one of these is, maybe that's not Momo. Because she's got 3 orange cats. Well, 3 orange and white. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll put a link to her channel in my description box, and also to the gray coat research if any of you are interested. I did have to wait a while to get these because they did come from Korea, and at the time I think there were tariffs on it. I don't know what the situation is now. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up, but she was covering the tariff costs at the time, which I thought was really sweet. But these, yeah, so the proceeds for these go to her and Dr. Toru's research for cat kidney disease. And so, anyways, that's what I bought. I'm so sorry I rambled on so much about her and what she's done, but I just like I said, I really admire her and how she's done all that for her, for her cat TT. And I think it's pretty cool that it can actually help other cats, So this one, I'm hoping my husband ordered it for me. I think I know what it is. And yes, well, maybe I should open it before I say anything because I might be wrong. Let's see. Yay, it is it. Okay, I've been pretty down. And when I found out, okay, I'm so glad he ordered it. I didn't know he would. So, it's a Gizmo Lego set, you guys. So I've been pretty down about Pixie. I mean, even before she was, gone, I was just down, And so I told my husband that they were going to get a Gizmo Lego set, and he ordered it for me. I thought he would, but I didn't, I wasn't sure.
Okay, so here we go. So Team DD. I think I got some duplicates, but I'm actually okay with that. I think the only duplicate is, oh no, they're all different. How cute. So with each one, you got like a bonus, and like you didn't know what that one was. And this was the bonus, I think, for this set. And then on this set here, I think that the Lulu with his little tongue sticking out, I think this is the bonus. I'll have to look at the website. So let's go ahead and take one off. And it uses the square, the little crisscross. Oh, how cute! Look.
How sweet. And I love how the little ears are pointed. It's got like a little dip right here. Oh, that's so darn cute. Okay, let's do another one. I think I want to do, let's move these over here. I think I want to do the paw print on this one. Oops, 1 second. How cute. I have my left, my right. Oh, so darling. Okay, I have more I need to place. Let me place these and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so the problem I'm having is I need to find just the right spot for it, because if I don't, I'm not going to know what that cap is. Does that make sense? Like, the arrows are easy, but if I don't want to like replace like a number or something that I'm not going to know later on what it is. About to show you, get it jumped up. So I've decided not to do all of them, but I did do these. So I did the print button because I never use that, the escape button because hopefully I won't forget which one that is, and then this is the Windows button, and then over here the first two I showed you. Hey everyone, it's actually been a few days. I worked over the weekend and now it's again a Monday. I know this vlog is dragging out a bit, but between being sick and working, it's taken me some time to get this finished. I am decorating today, as you can see. So this isn't everything I have, but this is everything I want to use today, or at least what I think I want to use today. So I think first off, I'm going to show you what's happened to these little ghosts that I've painted. Let me see if I can get more light in here. There we go. All right, so I made the mistake of putting these on top of each other. So can you see this little bit right here? That is a piece of another painting. It stuck to it, and I'm not sure if you can tell. You may not be able to. It's not that big of a deal, but the eyes seem to have kind of, I want to say faded, but I really think it's more like they've kind of, and of course she wants to go, 1 second. They've kind of like absorbed into the silicone a little bit. It's not too bad. I think this one can be used. I just don't like that little piece right there. But here's what happened to the one that was like my main one that I loved so much. Look at that. I can't believe I was just so, well, I want to say stupid. I can probably paint it, but yeah, right there and over here. Still looks okay-ish. I really wanted this one to, this was like my favorite one, but that's okay. As you can see, I've got a few of my new finds. I have to say something, you guys. I've got to stop buying stuff. Like, I forget just how much I have, and then I'm still buying stuff. You know, it's like, it's hard, you know, when you, especially if you see these items for like $1, you're like, oh, this is so cute, I should buy it. No, I should stop buying it. All right, so let's set that there. So we do have my skeleton in place, and I am going to place my cauldron out again. Sorry, my shoes are a little squeaky this morning. I am going to place my cauldron out in the same place I have the last couple of years. And this is a little contraption I created for like the magic potion bottle. These are some items I have that I'll be using when I do host my friend Candy. Oops, my little broom parking sign, that's probably go on the porch. These feet will go on the, in my front yard, in my little rock garden area. And oh, guess what, you guys? Look what I found. It's just like a little styrofoam or piece of paper. Look what I found. I already had bats. I should have just looked in my Halloween before I bought them. I've also got crows. These were both from Dollar Tree, I believe. No, this one was from Michael's. And these bats are the ones I bought off Amazon. I think I'm going to use a few of these to put on some mirrors I have in my little dining area here. My favorite spider, his name is Chet. Spooky cobwebs, my new little spider pillow and his cobweb pillow. And a few other items. I think you've all seen these. So, oh, and a few of these. I do need to iron this. I washed it and look how wrinkled that is. Let's see, Dollar Tree. Oh, this is something from Home Goods from a few years back. But look, I found this set at Target at the dog. You can see all the dog hair. I have to get that off of there. At the Target dollar spot. And it was a 2-piece for $5, I think. I went back to Target one day and found this. So I grabbed that. And then in here, I have my bits and baubles for, no, is it in here? Yeah, in here. I've got my eyeballs and stuff for my cauldron. All right. So let me go ahead. I've got quite a mess here. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. You know what? Let me go ahead and show you the stuff I'm going to use for my witch's mantle. Okay, I've placed everything up here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it all on my mantle. And this year I've decided to use my Bath and Body Works items like the witch's hands and bust and also my little zombie head. I'm going to try and incorporate those. I may not do it, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. Here's this was $5, my little steaming cauldron from Dollar Tree. I did have one of my bottles break. It was it was a set of 3 and another black one had broken, but at least I've got the 2. So I am going to use these items on my mantle over here. My desk is a little messy. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it this year. I normally have some lights that I put up underneath the black creepy cloth. But this year, I think I just want to keep the fall leaves up and incorporate everything with that, if that makes sense. Like, I may not even do creepy cloth. Okay, you know what? I think I'll start in here because I don't feel as overwhelmed in here. I think what I'm going to do is, instead of creepy cloth, I'm going to use these things here that I have. All right, so I do have a couple of these, and I believe I bought these at Dollar Tree. They're like little runners. I have 2 of them, so I think I'm going to lay them over that, and then I'm going to place my potion bottles and decor, and then I'm going to weave the leaves through. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll check in with you so you can see what it looks like. Okay. I really like how this looks on the mantle. I only needed 1. So now I'm going to place my spooky items and potion bottles. And I'll let you guys see what that looks like when I'm done with that. All right, so I've run into a problem. I think I remember having this problem last year with my little cauldron. The cord is not very long. So I think what I did last year was I placed it in the middle. But this year I was going to try and place it a little, off to the side. So the cord reaches barely. So I'm still trying to figure this out. I feel like once I figure out where this is going to go, everything else will fall into place. Well, I've got this bottle that I bought last year at Dollar Tree. I can't remember if I actually think it came together with this little set of lights and the bottle, but I could be wrong. But I've decided to use it, and I'm going to add a label. So I think I'm going to use the Charmed Serpent Scales. And this is a book I bought a few years ago when I first saw it at Michael's. I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and I'm so glad I did, because it does have all of these little fun labels for potion bottles in it. So that's kind of made my life easy. And actually, this is all I've got left because, yeah, it's got a few. Oh, actually, here, I don't even have to cut one. It looks like I did cut one. So, oh, maybe I want to use poison. Well, let me see what I've already got on my mantle. But yeah, this was a pretty neat booklet. They have others every year, but for whatever reason, this was my favorite one. And I'm not sure if, did I tell you guys I burnt myself on my toaster oven? That's what happened. It is healing, but it's going to take some time. So maybe I want to do, since I've already cut these, I'm going to do that. Let me go see what I've got in my room. I figured I might as well bring you guys with me. So here's what I've come up with so far. And it looks like, you can hear Gidget over there being naughty. It looks like I have serpent scales already. So I'll either do moth or poison. Did I have poison already? I don't think so. So I'll either do moth or poison. And down here, these just aren't working out. But I thought about, I took the head off of this, and then I put it like the hand is holding it, but I'm not sure if I do want to incorporate that in here. I like how this turned out, but let me go ahead and make this bottle. And actually, I think I do like the poison. I'm going to use poison. So what I do around the edges is I just tear it. So I just tear it a bit, and let me see, how do I tear it like this. Yeah, just to make it look rugged. Because in my mind, my witch, she doesn't care about perfection. She just wants to get things done, and she's not worried about things looking, symmetrical, or, like, things don't have to be even. She's just wanting to get it done. I know, that sounds crazy, right? But that's how I think about it. Okay, so see how it's kind of torn? And in my mind, I think that looks more like what a witch's potion bottle would look like. I know, that sounds crazy, but that's how we're going to go with it. That's how I think. So I'm just going to Mod Podge it right on there. And I'm going to use this because this is what I've got. We'll just use that right off of there. Oh dear, I just made a mess. That's just me. Always making a mess. Okay. That's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Okay. So now. Okay. Alright. Oops. It is a little crooked, so I'm going to try and... it's a little crooked, but I'm going to leave it. Alright, so here it is. It's still drying, but I went ahead and placed it anyways. Some of my labels are coming off. There we go. Alright, now the tricky part is going to be placing the leaves. And then after that, I will place some spiders that I've got. And this is something that I made last year at a craft class at the library. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to place it. I may place it. We'll see. But first, let me get these leaves in place. All right, it's all done. This is what I've come up with. And this is what it looks like without lights. So I actually do like how the leaves look. I think I am remembering correctly. I think I have used creepy cloth in the past. I've got to tell you guys, as much as I love creepy cloth, this was so much easier to use than the creepy cloth. And I'm actually very happy with it. I did place this here, the little thing I made last year. Not sure it goes or not, but it's staying. And yeah, so I'm sure you guys notice I'm not like a super decor, like, you know, I'm not really that great at decor, but this is what I like to do, and this is how I do it. I hope you enjoy it. But and you know, if you have any ideas, please send them my way. But yeah, I thought this would be a little fun, and I like doing this every year. So now I've got to go into the kitchen and figure out that mess. Oh my goodness. I think what I need to do is clear off the table first and then start. So let's get going. But before we do that, look at my little cutie pie over here. First, let's move this candle. Isn't she sweet? So she's sleeping where Pixie used to sleep. Pixie used to love to sleep up here. And I've placed this little guy here along with my little spider pillow from Target. And this guy here, which I've had forever. She fits in perfectly, doesn't she? She's got perfect little Halloween kitty eyes, don't you? Unfortunately, my Bath & Body Works items, they didn't work out too well, except for the one, and my little zombie head. I didn't use that, but I did place it down here with my little poison apple I made. I'm going to clear this shelf off, and I think I'm going to be using this to store some of my Lego sets that I'm going to be putting together soon. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to clear everything off because this is just too much. So, because what I want to do is I want to get the cauldron going, and then whatever's left, I'm going to decorate my KitchenAid, and then I'm going to decorate over here. I'm going to try and keep it as minimal as possible. Did this. This took me a lot longer than it needed to. I had to switch out the lights. The original lights I had weren't working, but fortunately, when I bought the original lights, it came in a set of 2. So I've got these all set. It's not perfect, but I love this little project. I really enjoyed making it, and I love putting it out every year. I think this will be my 3rd year doing it, and I've switched to a plastic bottle because the bottle does fall, and I have a cat that loves to play in with the eyeballs, so this is just safer. And I just kind of teeter it here, stuff some lights in, and I just teeter it here, kind of like that. And now I'm going to work on these. So actually, I've already worked on them. I bought these at Dollar Tree for $1.50. They came with lights. Well, I was going to show you the lights, but I've got them buried somewhere. I can't find them. So I just basically popped them off. Where's my butter knife? Oh, I popped off the bottom with my butter knife. And I'm just going to use these candles I have here. I've already put in, well, that's not good. There it goes. I think I need to fix that. Okay, so we've got these here. There we go. It's got a timer, and I'm just gonna put them over like that. I like the lights it came with, but they are not on a timer, and I plan on placing them in my lanterns. Here are my lanterns, and I really like how this looks. That was really pretty, but it's Halloween. You know, we're gonna decorate for Halloween now, so we're gonna dust a little bit, and this is all I'm doing. I've already got the other one up there, just like that. Close it up, and then this way I can control it with my remote, and then I can also set a timer. Just so much easier to have things on timers for me. That way I'm not having to reach up here every day turning it on and off. I think I'll put a few small bats here, like it's climbing, like they're flying over the house. So I've just put a piece of tape. This is the bat I've got from Amazon. The other bats I have from Michael's, or I think they're from Michael's, those are too big. So I'm just gonna place a bat like that. All right, and then I did the same thing over here, except I added two, and I'm not even sure if I should have added two. Maybe I'll remove one. Okay, there we go. I really like these houses. They're cute. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little cat right there. Oops, right there. And also, I put some bats up here, so I kind of like it. I went a little overboard. I struggled with like how to place them, so I just kind of put them randomly. So it looks like a bunch of bats are flying by. All right, so I've run into a problem. The bats, my plan was to put them on the cauldron, but it's not working quite right. And also my cat Gidget is going to just go nuts for it. So I thought, well, what if I put it here in my lantern? Sorry, the kitchen table's just a mess. And it works, but the problem is I can't get the solar to work. So, because the solar won't work, that means I'm going to have to turn it on and off all the time, and I don't like that. But otherwise, I need to find the cap for this. I think it's in the box, but otherwise, it'll work. It's very loud. I'll have to probably tape it like this so the bat can keep going around. But the only problem is I'll have to turn it on and off every day, which is going to be kind of a pain only because it'll be up high. But isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I think what I'll do is I'll just bring this out for like when Candy comes over or when I have company. So cute. And it looks like it's flying around the haunted house. All right, guys, we're on to the KitchenAid, and these are the items I'm thinking of using. Okay, so first off, I have this glass jar ghost I bought at IKEA. Just by looking at it, I can tell it's going to be too big for the area, so I'm going to rule that out. I really love this, so I'm going to have to find a place to put that. And I think I'm going to rule this one out too, just because the colors don't go over here. Okay, so that leaves me with everything else. Okay, this is definitely too big, so we're going to rule that one out. And I think I'm going to move this elsewhere or put it away now. Okay, let me see what I can do here. I really want to incorporate this garland, but I may not be able to. Well, I hate to say it, but I think I'm giving up on this section. I just can't figure it out. As you can see, look at this hodgepodge. I don't know what to do. I like this. This is still a little wet. I had to steam it. It's still a little wrinkled. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do. So I'm just going to leave the kitty cat here, the leaves here. Leave this here for now. And then I did place this little ghost that I had. I think he's supposed to hold a sponge, but I like to put a little tea light candle in him. Like that. And it's on a timer. So I'm going to work on my little station, my little tea station. All right, so I've already cleared it off except for my little acorn. I am going to remove the acorn and place this here. I think, I don't know if I want to leave the boo part out.
we'll leave it like that for now. I've got this little guy here. Not sure what to put in him. I have some candy corn right here, but I don't think that's like enough to put in there, so I may not do that. This, I just kind of hang it here. And, oh, these napkins are from IKEA. I just have them sitting here. And I've also got these fork and spoons, oh, and knives that I bought. I think I got these at the Target Dollar Spot last year. I just washed them and saved them. And actually, I had bought 2 sets, so I'm so glad I have these. Don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, but I will have these handy for when I have Candy come over. She's usually the only company I have over nowadays. Okay, so I finally got this done. I've left the garland up. It might look a little out of place, but I'm going to leave it. So down here, I put the cauldron, the mini cauldron, and the skull. Over here, I placed my little ghost having a cup of coffee or cocoa. A couple, along with a couple other little ghosts that I have. And then up here, I moved my little coffee house that I had, and I put my ghost painting, and I haven't fixed that yet, but I'm going to leave it for now. And then I placed this little guy here. On my matcha set, I have this little ghost and little kitty cat. Just kind of placed them there. I typically leave this top shelf alone just because it has my canisters and it's just easier to leave it as is. And that's pretty much it. That's all I've done, and I'm honestly not sure if I like the skull. I was thinking of placing the ghost there because I feel like this kind of goes more with the theme of the boo with the ghosts and everything. So you know what, I think I'm going to do that. This is just a little pot of honey that I have. So yeah, this is it. This is how I'm going to do the little tea station. And this is actually going to go in my cabinet where I showed you I cleared it out for my Lego items. I think I'll probably bring this back out to my tea station after the holidays. I've got this out because I was looking for a nail. I need to hang my my broom parking sign. So, but before I show you that, or get to that, whoops, I've made a mess over here. See, I'm just such a scattered brain right now. Okay, so over here, so here's what I'm going to do over here. It's simple, and it might be too much with all the leaves, but I decided to leave the leaves, and I love this little cat, so I left the cat, and I chose the Boo towel, and I just really felt like I wanted some lights over here, so I thought, well, I might as well just stick with the leaves. So that's what I've done. It may not look the best, but this is what I've chosen. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know because I'm definitely open for options. But I also, you know, it's not like I'm going to win any contest or I'm even trying to. I just want to decorate it to just for a little bit of fun. And these mugs here, they're going to stay here, I think, because I do grab for a mug sometimes in the middle of the night just to get a little drink of water, or in the morning when I'm too lazy to grab a glass out of the cabinet. And this little mug here, it's been washed, but it's still a little wet. I'm going to place him by my skeleton. As you can see, I brought these items out. So I like to just keep a little mug here, like he's drinking something. And then I had forgotten I had this from IKEA last year. So I brought this out along with my Cracker Barrel house. And I think those are going to go in my living room area where I have my little coat rack. And let's see, yeah, batteries are still good. So here is my little coat rack station, and I think I'm going to place it on the top shelf. I did place my sign here along with the ghost pillow and then the little spider pillow. All right, and that's it. I think I'll leave it right there just like that. Nothing fancy. And then over here in this corner, I still have that cat pillow out from IKEA. That is actually a Halloween pillow, but I like it so much, I just keep it. And then I have this pumpkin pillow with my fall throw. I have my Haunted Mansion throw out, just kind of sitting here on the ottoman.